Okay, well, this is the syllabus. It is on our Canvas site, but I also pass it around. I tend not to bring a whole bunch of paper in, but I will have that out for you. You'll find it on our Canvas site as well. You'll find contact information for me, for my assistant Carol, and also for Rahul. And I've left you my mobile number here, and that's the easiest way to get hold of me if you need to call to set an appointment or something like that. The course is going to be focused on both an introduction and state-of-the-art overview to mass transport in polymers, and that's largely in membranes. We'll talk about the so-called solution diffusion mechanism that underpins the performance of the vast majority of membranes used in applications like gas separations, desalination, controlled drug delivery, and other applications. And a lot of this will be about introducing you to the basic concepts, but also pointing you to the key literature in the field. And so there is no formal textbook for this, but we will draw from the literature in the field, and I'll try to make that literature understandable and accessible so that you'll be able to plug into key results in various aspects of this field. And we have a strong focus both in the room and in our program in general in understanding how the structure of polymers affects their transport properties for barrier applications or separations applications. And so we'll spend some time talking about how that works, how you make changes to polymers and it changes their rates of controlled drug delivery, rates of gas transport, rates of water and ion transport. We'll also talk about, spend a good fair amount of time later on going over specific applications where polymers are used as membranes or as barrier materials. And I hope that we'll cover not only the fundamentals of how the science works in this area, but we'll also talk about applications, and we'll bring forward the basic science and show you how it applies in real situations and how to analyze systems like gas separations and water purification, controlled drug delivery systems. We'll talk about a variety of separations. I wouldn't worry about all of the information it's on the outline right now. The main administrative stuff is towards the end, so they require us to give the final exam listed up front, and you're expected to be present and take that. We'll have a homework due not quite every week, but on a weekish basis, and you have a week to turn it in, and then a week later Rahul will grade it and get it back to you. And the final grade is based on a couple of in-class tests plus the final exam and the homework. I encourage you to work in groups on this, and also to come see me if you have questions about the homework or how to approach questions. Because you are in a graduate elective course, I am not here to gauge whether you merit being part of the graduate research program in whatever discipline you are in here. I'm here to try to get you interested in membranes, or to increase your increase in this field, to help you understand the background in the field and the science so that you can apply it in your own work. And as a result of that, the class tends to be graded more or less A, B. You have to work pretty hard and diligently to not get a B. You have to prove that you didn't want one, basically. So So the focus of the course really, I hope, will be about learning the material and getting interested in it, and not simply about not simply focused or have a lot of anxiety about grades. We also have boilerplate information in the syllabus that I'm not going to belabor here, but that is required by the university. So that's all I have about that. Everything that I will show you in here, including lecture slides, movies, you name it, will all be for you on the Canvas site. You can download it anytime you want. And the first homework assignment is posted up there now, and it really is just it's a reading assignment. There's no homework to turn in specifically. But I would suggest go ahead and get on the Canvas site, get familiar with it, and get that first assignment, and get started reading the material. A lot of what we will do as we go through the semester will be based upon reading key parts of the literature and doing the analysis around that. Yes, sir.
The Canvas profile is still not open. The course is still not open.
It's still not open.
Yeah, I don't have that one either.
Same.
Oh, look at me. All right. Well, who knows what this means? Can you get to the files? Anybody have any?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, yes, there's one more. They must have made some improvements in that as well. But you will find over here mainly in the files there'll be homework assignments. So there's homework assignment 1 is already up. There'll be articles. So there's a bunch of articles in here for you to read. When I have lecture notes, so I've got the first couple and some movies I was going to show today. So those are all up there and available for you. Of course, the syllabus is there as well. So this will be the primary way that access point for you to get information on the course. And so I thought I would just start with some really basic background on mass transport and polymers. I can get this to advance. Well,